Hey, what's up? Donnie Schexnayder here. Just wanted to give everybody a quick update on what's going on with my new record. It's been a couple months since my last update, so I figured I would let you guys know about all the progress that I've been making on the project. Everything's going really good. We got the drums tracked, masterfully performed and recorded and engineered by Mr. Brian Knopp out of Denver. And I got the bass tracks finished. They were actually finished up just this weekend, and those were, again, performed brilliantly and recorded in his home studio by a childhood friend of mine named Richard Gaspard, who's currently living in Houston, Texas. And he did a phenomenal job on the bass parts. I can't wait for you guys to hear how cool this project is gonna sound. I think you're really gonna like it. And everything is going along according to schedule. We're planning to be done with the project as far as the recording phase of it by the last week in February. That's when we're gonna have Chris Andrews here in Monument Sound mix the project for us. Then we have it mastered, and then it'll be ready for you to listen to. So I can't wait for that. It's gonna be really cool. This has been a labor of love and a really exciting and grueling project for me, but I'm so happy to have the capability to do it. We're recording most of the tracks here in my home studio, which I affectionately refer to as the green room. There's a story behind that. I don't know if this is the time or the place to tell it, but I call it the green room for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's green. You can see that the walls are green. But when we purchased the house a few years ago, the room that is now the green room, my studio, was actually a marijuana grow room. They had grow lights hanging here on the ceiling and grow beds spread out across the whole place. But yeah, they were actually growing marijuana in here. I'm not sure if it was actually legal in Colorado at the time or not. But regardless, once we moved in, I gutted the place, took all of that stuff out, and I had the help of some really good friends who helped me with the sheetrock and demoing down the old stud walls that were in here and stuff, and kind of opening it up into one big room. We did acoustic treatment and then moved in all of my stuff, and now it's this amazing place where I can come and be creative and work on my projects. So I'm recording most of the album here in the green room. I also have some very good friends who have some very cool music gear who were kind enough to let me borrow it. So I have some really cool guitars that I borrowed. One of them is an original vintage 1965 Gibson ES335, and I'm going to use that on a few of the tracks. A friend of mine was kind enough to let me borrow his Mesa Boogie dual rectifier Trimoverb half stack, 100-watt half stack, so I'm going to be using that on a couple songs. Lots of cool stuff. Everything is going really well. This past weekend I started actually doing my parts. Now that the rhythm section is done, the drums and the bass, yesterday I recorded acoustic guitar tracks for one of the songs here in the studio, and that song also has tambourine on it, so I beat the crap out of my hand. I'm actually still sore today from playing the tambourine parts multiple times to get it right. It's a lot of fun, good stuff. So I'm really happy to say that the project is going smoothly. It should be finished in another 4 to 6 weeks, I'm hoping. And by then you guys will get a chance to listen to some of it and purchase it. So it'll be available sometime this spring. Again, just wanted to give you a quick update. Everything's going right according to schedule. I appreciate your interest and your support. Have a wonderful day.